Hey guys, Angry Old Man here. Well, that's been quite a busy day. Um, I got up, we went out, hit the road, um, took all the carpool people to various places and their jobs and whatnot, schools, and then we hit the tax office. Yeah, I hate tax season. Taxes, they're like a prostate exam. Everybody knows they're necessary, and you got to do them at least like once a year or so. But nobody has fun in this process. This is not. No, this is nobody at all has fun. The tax preparer, the tax payee, the proctologist, the nobody has fun. Yeah, nobody. Anywho, um, beyond that, I went up to the bridge. We were a little compressed for time because the tax stuff took more time than we really wanted, but it happens. And I was still indecisive when I arrived at the sport complex. The weather was not particularly nice. It was still kind of rainy and very windy. Again, rain doesn't bother me so much. Cold really doesn't bother me. Wind, I would rather not run in the wind, but when you get all three all ganging up on you, that's when it's not so much fun. Anyway, I went outside and I had decided I actually didn't know what I wanted to do. I was either going to do an LTH run or my 6 1000s or 10 400s, and I sort of hemmed and hawed about it. But when I went out there, I ran my warm-up lap and said, I'll definitely decide what I'm going to do by the time I get back from my first loop. And I did. I decided to do 10 400s. That loop is challenging if you're just trying to hold a steady pace. When you're just full out sprinting on it for 400-meter blocks, that's tough. I gave everything I had, at least for each one of them. It's very obvious on the first three or four. And then you could see fatigue was starting to set in, and not only fatigue was setting in, but the way my quarter miles were hitting at that point was basically I was starting a hill climb at near the beginning of some of the sprints. So that was all kinds of fun. Sprinting up the hills and then getting to run my quarter mile recovery on a downhill was kind of a big old finger in the face, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I got it done. The times, as you can imagine, because they're uphill, were not spectacular. I did manage to squeeze one in the low 6 minute world. I can, on good, flat, even, fair territory, I can pretty much routinely do 1 minute 30-second ish 400s. Sometimes I'll even break that 130. I get down to maybe a 128, 129. On a good day, wind at my back, had a decent breakfast, in a good mood, not stressing about anything, everything sort of in my favor. But today you could tell I was struggling on some of the later iterations. I did pull a pretty good, last couple sets, sort of out of my hat, but that was a tough workout. I mean, I really felt that today. I'm glad that I took, my recovery day and then did my AT run yesterday and chose one of the more difficult workouts because I really felt it. I then went inside the bridge after I did a recovery lap for a total of, just over 7 miles outside. Then I went inside and the girls were just finishing up their workouts. They had about 10 minutes left on their workouts. So I just jumped on a treadmill real quick. I selected one of the virtual courses, virtual runs, Argentina, Patagonia, I think it was, which is a pretty challenging, virtual course. I set it to level 10 and then I said, I'll do it for 10 minutes, which is about how long they had. And yeah, whew, some hills. I held a sub 10-minute pace for the most of it. And that was saying something. I didn't want to kill myself on it, but I wanted to go ahead and try that out. I think I might just, I might do one of my 30 or 40-minute runs coming up on that. Next time I have an AT run or something where I'm at the bridge on that day, I might just go ahead, maybe, even an hour, I don't know, and see if I can get through the whole video for that particular run segment. Anyway, I got all that done. We came back, did some farm chores, yada, yada, yada. The goats decided they needed to escape today, so we immediately, as soon as we got through with our farm chores, we came back in to do some of our other things and cook dinner and things like that, and then I had to turn around, run back out, and my two best escape artist goats had already wangled their way out. Not exactly sure how, but yeah, that's one of those things. Anyway, guys, I doubt I'm going to do anything else today, man. That workout really dogged my legs. I want them to recover. I'd like to do a really good LTH run tomorrow. One of my alternate courses that I have gives me a fair time. It's not the best course, but it's a fair time, so I'm going to try it. Anyway, thanks a lot. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate your support and your continued patronage here on my channel. If you would like to see any specific content or would like me to discuss anything in particular, if there's anything you got going on you'd like me to discuss, let me know. I'm happy to do that. And as I always say, guys, run angry, my friends.